Welcome to Essential Oils Made Easy. My name is Kim Hess, and my co-heart is Gabriela Fernandez. And these are our oily stories. I'll let you start, Gabriela.
Yeah. So here, both of us, Kim and I am a yoga instructor, and but I rather introduce Kim. Kim is somebody that I met through my oil community, and Kim has also, as I said, we come from the same school of yoga. We have the same teacher. With a few years difference in our training, and the oil community tribe, the old energy brought us together and meet, and it's amazing to be together, working and collaborating and empowering each other and supporting each other. Today I'm in Mexico City, and Kim is in Idaho, in Boise, Idaho, and but also Kim, a part of being in the business of oils as I am, we also Kim is a captain, boat charter, sales, and does a lot of amazing things in boats. Great in meditation. She loves all the meditation practices, and she is a beautiful soul, inspiring woman that I'm very happy to share space with and get to know and work together with.
Thank you so much, baby. And I wish I could say this as eloquently as you just did, but it's been such a blessing getting to know Gabriela on this journey that, yes, brought us together with oils, because we do have a shared lineage, a shared history in the yoga world. And it has been so amazing to work together with this woman who seems to balance me out and know exactly what's happening. It's like we work very well together, and I am always impressed with her energy and vitality and her willingness to go the extra mile, and her dedication to new moms and moms to be in her yoga practices. She really focuses on the pre and postnatals. And that is such a gift to the world, to support people, support these little human beings before they're even born coming into the world. It's so honorable. So it's an honor to work with you, my dear.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we are here to teach you essential oils made easy. Because we know that everybody's talking about how wonderful the essential oils are, but we have an agenda that is going to teach you 3 cool things about essential oils, so you can learn how to use it. So 3 ways to use them, and why to use essential oils, and how to get your oils, because it's like one thing to know how to use them, but we don't want you to get low quality oils, and that's what we're here for, to help you get the best quality, the best oils that you can have.
Yes. So 3 super cool things about essential oils. The first cool thing is that, of course, they're natural, and this makes them safe. Our bodies know how to work with these oils. There's no side effects. There might be some side benefits, though. There's no addictions. Sometimes I beg to differ on this one, because I can't go a day without my oils. It's safe for all ages. Like, we work with young babies. I have my 2-year-old granddaughter. She started at 1.5 putting on her oils, and we just dilute the oils a little bit so they're easier for their small bodies to take. And they're even safe for pets. I actually started using essential oils specifically for my birds, which are super sensitive. They're extracts from plants using the Doterra brand. They're pure therapeutic grade. And so with this purity level that is so high, they are super potent. So they're 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. Great example is 1 drop of peppermint oil equals 28 cups of tea. So they're very potent as well, so which makes them like wonderful. Oops, there we go. You want to take this one?
Sure. And second cool thing that you should know about essential oils, they are effective. The use of essential oils can be more effective than the modern approach into whatever is health conditions, because the modern approach is that you obviously take something that, you know, is like focus in the symptom without really looking into what is the consequence, what is the source causing that condition. So, and sometimes whatever that you are consuming is only gonna, you know, be, you know, come into your system and diluting it immediately and going out your body with straight into the membrane of the cell. What it's the amazing power of the oils. As the oils coming out, you know, the membrane of the cell, it's in an oily, fatty, like surface. And the oil, being oil with oil mixed together. Remember, oil and water do not mix. So as the oils have properties that are like many beneficial, you know, conditions, that every oil has a different property, the oils are going to penetrate the membrane of your cell and it's going to bring those benefits within the cell. So it's going to be working in the cellular level without having any side effects and or addictions, as we said, right? And it's going to also be, you know, obviously helping in anything that is bacterial or preventing, you know, duplication of anything that is growing there that is not necessarily needed. And that it promotes the immune system and suits a sore throat. So here we're talking about like a On Guard. It's a blend of Doterra that is for immunity and it's also very good for cleaning. And you can use it for either like when the throat is a little bit like sore throat, whenever you have like probably like, I don't know, even like you have like maybe like you can use it even like taking up, you know, some of the On Guard with like honey. You can even do like gargles. You can even like brush your mouth and, you know, use it as a mouthwash, a little bit of the, you know, On Guard in your water. You can put it in your oatmeal, or you can use it for cleaning the house. You can put it in a spray bottle and water, and you just spray your you know, surfaces in your house, and that's where you're cleaning your home with natural products.
Yes, thank you. And they are affordable. And before I go into this section, I totally forgot to share with you some of the amazing things you can use peppermint for. When I first started using the oils, I was kind of like, I don't know what I'd use peppermint for. It's not my favorite thing. Now it's one of my most used oils. I use it on my balcony here in Idaho. We have a lot of spiders. And so I use it on my balcony in a spray bottle with water and a little bit of citronella, but it's mostly peppermint. Keep the spiders away. I use it in my water and on the back of my neck in the summer, in the heat of the summer. We've had some really hot days in here in Idaho this summer, like 110, 112 degrees. And that peppermint helps naturally cool the body down. And it's also a great thing to use with a wild orange for an afternoon pick-me-up. If you need to pick me up, just put a drop or two in your hand and take a few nice big inhales. And then I usually rub it on the back of my neck. And that it just is like you're fresh awake in the morning. It's a great pick-me-up. So the third cool thing about essential oils is how affordable they are. And this is something that a lot of people come and go, I don't know, they look pretty expensive. But when you really look at how much you use because of their potency, they break down to pennies per dose, which makes them way more affordable than traditional medical care, whether you are purchasing over-the-counter scripts or going to a doctor, spending money to drive to the doctor and the copay and the health insurance and their prescriptions and all that stuff. It's just, and you've got it right at the tip of your hand. You don't have to wait to get into a doctor. So you can really save hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in medical costs. And the average American spends $10,000 per person on medical costs, which just blows my mind. So when you really break it down, those little brown bottles might seem expensive at $20 or $30 a pop, but when you really look at what they're saving you, they're very, very affordable. So lavender is another favorite of ours. Lavender is probably one that you're really familiar with. Most people are familiar with lavender oil. It calms the mind. It's great for the skin, and it's a natural antihistamine. I know I have used lavender for many years, especially when my children were young, for sunburns. If somebody gets a burn, like if you're cooking or around a fire, you get a burn, if you put that lavender on it right away, it naturally like begins the healing process. And being an antihistamine, it's really good for bee stings, bug bites, all of that stuff, and allergies as well. And it's actually one of the ingredients in our allergy blend.
So there are 3 ways to use oils, even though that we already might have mentioned some of it.
Yeah.
Now we're going to do it in the form of order. The first way that you can use it is aromatically. So when we mean aromatically, you can either have a diffuser, that will be like the most, highly recommended way to use it. As I cannot show you, but I'm at my mom's. Her diffuser is right here in the counter in the kitchen where I'm at. And I'm diffusing today. And what you see Kim in camera when she goes live in the sound, she's going to have her diffuser back in her in your right corner when you see Kim. And what I'm diffusing now at my mom's, because she also uses Doterra and has like so many oils. So I created a blend of tea tree and lemongrass. And it was so nice and like awakening and clearing and fresh sense for, the morning. I woke up early and I did my yoga practice as I'm visiting her. And I said, what do I want to smell today in the house? Something that is like green. I'm in a different environment, that it's a little bit cooler city. I live on the beach normally, and today is like a cooling. And it's just such a nice essence to like feel the air clearing. So when you using a diffuser, obviously it helps to like refresh the aroma in the house. It boosts your, your mood, or relaxes you if you place a nice relaxing blend at night. But also it can help you to, obviously you can put something to have antibacterial. I mean, I've been recommending to my mom to put a little bit of the On Guard, especially when she has some kind of guests come into the house. It's like, put your On Guard. If you said they don't know that you're like almost like spraying antibacterial on them, but it's like we are sort of kind of doing that. And but if you don't have a diffuser yet, we can talk about it. How can you get a diffuser? But the other easy way to do the whole, aromatic, you can put one or few drops in your hands, but it can be for an peppermint or an easy air or anything. You just like rub it and you just like put it into your hands and you just smell it deep into your face. And all of that will do exactly the same benefits. And as you inhale it, it's like the nose is totally directed in connection with your epi. I always forget the word in English. Help me, Kim, but it comes to the brain.
Into the limbic brain.
Into the limbic brain. Thank you.
Yes.
And immediately is where all your emotions are connected. And as you bring all these essences in whatever the energy that you want to invite into your body, into your day, whether it's energetic, whether it's uplifting, feeling happy, feeling motivated, or if you have the need of relaxing your emotions, if you need to be more centered and grounded, you've been suffering from a lot of stress, anxiety, or you're trying to be more center grounded before you're going to have a conversation or before you go to bed, you pick the oil that you want, you put it into your hands, you smell it, and you're getting the same benefits as you can diffuse it. Okay?
Beautiful. How did we do that? Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. All right, topically is the second way to use essential oils. So in this picture here, we're showing it being applied to the bottom of the feet of a young child. And this is very typical, and you can use it on your feet, diluted or neat as an adult, depending on what you're using. We apply to the bottom of the feet because the pores are bigger on the bottom of the feet, so it absorbs more quickly into the bloodstream. Using it topically, you can apply it to soothe muscles, to ease joint discomfort, skin irritation. I mentioned earlier, using the lavender just straight on sunburn or burns immediately starts working it, and to support the immune system as well. There are a lot of protocols that require bottom of the feet application and the spine application. This really helps distribute it throughout the body for, like, if we're looking at immune support or relief support. And a lot of times when we use topically, we will dilute it with the fractionated coconut oil. The bottle you're seeing here in the picture is the On Guard blend diluted in fractionated coconut oil. And you can, I don't have any of my rollers here, but you can actually make your own rollers at home, which I highly recommend. You just buy the empty rollers. And do you have one of your homemade ones there? Go ahead and say something, Gabriella. Show them your homemade.
So here I have my mom's flume or flute. That this is a blend, just an empty bottle. She applied like different oils, 5 oils. That is like the booster of immunity is frankincense, lemon, On Guard, oregano, and tea tree, and diluted with fractionated coconut oil. And maybe you just see it how liquidy is there. And so you just apply this not only for babies, but she has this and for her bottom of the feet and in her spine. And this is fantastic when you just start to feel that something is hitting you, stomach or throat. Boom, right there, 2 or 3 times, you don't get anything. Or you can get them already as a blend as the Doterra one. This is the other.
Yeah, thank you. And yeah, there you go. Take her away, Mamacita.
The way to use it internally, we mentioned already before, but before we go into like internal use, we want to highlight and be very clear. We only talking about here about the oils of Doterra being consumed internally. Doterra has been always very focused in the quality of the oils. And as you will be able to see their bottles and their product, when you have the bottle and you just like scroll down into, the back of your bottles, you're gonna see I have, for example, here, the frankincense oil. And as you start rolling it down, this is the Mexico version, okay? So it says incienso there. You start rolling there, it's gonna tell you all the benefits, the Mexico bottles, I noticed that they don't have the supplement fat that some of the American bottles have, but give me 1 second, I reach out for another one. So the American bottles are gonna have always this section that says supplement fat, as you see here. Whenever you see that label of supplement fats, it's gonna be allowing you to know that you can take it internally. But also, and not all the bottles in the US have the label. Unfortunately, I learned yesterday that the Mexico product do not have it all, but then you just have to review the website that is going to tell you whether or not you can take it internally or not. or when you just know already. But what I was going to focus is that Doterra has focused so much into the quality of their products. It's 100% pure oils, but they're certified that they're like, they have a third-party certification that runs like a very, detailed test of like whatever is 20 something tests that is testing the, the liquidity version, how liquid it is, the consistency, the color, the essence, the smell. And if you see here there's like, you cannot see it in my camera, but you're gonna have here something that is called CTPG, and it's like the certified pure grade for therapeutical use. And these oils are used everywhere in the world in, hospitals and doctors. So the way that you can use them internally is like, you can just put it in your water. This water has lemon. You can put it into, I said, the On Guard, the immunity blend. You can put it into honey. You can put it into your oatmeal, or some of them, you might even want to take it into the flume. You can make even capsules. So you can do the blend, have it in a, dropper bottle, in an empty bottle of this, and you can have a dropper, and then you just do your capsules, and you can take it encapsulated as you wish. And you can take it, you can take it for upset stomach. You can take it for sleep. You can take it for boosting your, supporting your health and cellular level. That's the case of the frankincense, bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, and I think Gabriella, the reason the Mexican bottles don't have the supplemental facts is because that's a US FDA stamp of approval. So when you see that supplement facts on the bottle of the bottle in the United States, it shows you that the FDA has approved that for internal use.
That's what it is. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So we also wanted to discuss some of the reasons why to use essential oils. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one because this one is very near and dear to me. I just a few short years ago got out of a traumatically abusive relationship and ended up my results were, I called it the trauma funk, which led me to be living in just a complete state of stress and anxiety. And I still, to this day, I ride that fine edge of I'm slowly getting out of it, all because of the essential oils. When I just started using the Doterra oils about a year ago. So it's like for a year prior, I was making very, very slow progress, but I was housebound. I was in my bed for 3 months after I left the relationship. I couldn't leave my house for another 3 months. And it wasn't, and then I slowly started making some progress with my yoga and my meditation and my family and my friends. But it wasn't until I was introduced to Doterra a year ago, a little over a year ago, and I got on the supplements and started using the Copaiba, which you'll see here. I started using the adaptive, the whole kit of the adaptive, the frankincense, all of these things combined really accelerated my healing process. And within just a short 2 or 3 months of using these oils, my anxiety levels were in check. So it's like I'm always, I use the oils to diffuse during the day. I use the adaptive pills during the day. Usually midday, I start feeling a little bit of anxiety, or at night, if I can't sleep. Sometimes I work, I've got going on in my, use the adaptive pills for that. It kind of helps calm those conversations. And the adaptive is really nice too. I usually diffuse it in here when I'm working because it keeps me calm, but focused as well, because it's got that wild orange in it. So it's got, and the spearmint and the rosemary, that it's a really beautiful blend that eases that anxiety and yet keeps that focus and alertness. And then that combined with the Copaiba and other things like the frankincense too, there's just amazing results for stress and anxiety using the oils.
So another reason to use the oils and the Doterra products will be a lot of people have a lot of trouble in resting and sleeping well. And a consequence of obviously the times that we're living, everything is fast and everything is like overstimulated, and we are connected into the blue light all day long. We get to the bed at whatever time and we're still scrolling into Instagram, Facebook, or chatting in whatever app you use, or replying to text messages, or reviewing the news, or watching your last videos in YouTube, whatever media you consume or read, it's exposing to this blue light. And no wonder people are just having so bad patterns of sleep patterns, and they're not able to relax at night. And we all know the consequences of not sleeping well, the stress, not good mood, being very sensitive and, explosive during the day. And obviously that brings all the consequences in life. So how can you avoid all of that? It's like, hey, getting a good night's sleep. And how do you do that? Instead of just popping a tablet from the pharmacy that is containing a bunch of other things, I have to share that somebody came to me and agreed to try the oils and try some of this, serenity and lavender and copaiba to help her sleep, that it will help her, have a good promotion of sleep and, it relaxes. She admitted to me that she offered the information and she said, I've been taking Tylenol PM, or I've been taking NyQuil because I can't take it anymore. And it's like, imagine all that has you druggy all the day, and hey, try this. And she was fascinated by it. So here you have an example of the serenity, that it is either in oil or in veggie, like gel capsules.
Yes. And I will have to add to that. I can't go a day without my serenity because that sleep has also been a part of my healing process. And the serenity is a godsend for sure. Pain and inflammation is another great reason to use the essential oils. Our deep blue formula, and we've got the deep blue rub, which is very common. A lot of people have heard of deep blue rub when they haven't even heard that it's doTERRA or know about doTERRA oils or anything, because it is that powerful. And the deep blue is a proprietary blend of essential oils and other ingredients. This is perfect for the athlete. If you've got low back issues or knee issues or shoulder issues. And the rub is really nice because it's like a lotion. So it's non-greasy. It leaves your skin really soft. And you're able to use that deep blue rub and target specific areas, which is really nice. And adding the wintergreen and the copaiba into it. The wintergreen is great for just a soothing massage after exercise. And that aroma of wintergreen is so amazing. And you're probably familiar with wintergreen because it's frequently used in gum and candy and toothpaste. And the kit we're showing here is the relief kit. And this is the second kit, our wellness kits, which is like a whole different class, which Gabriella, we should do one day, a whole class on all the wellness kits. And we've got these packages where you can target which area you want. So this is part of the pain and inflammation. You get 3 months. It's an automatic. Each 3 months, you get different oils or supplements that support whatever target, whatever your pain point is. So this is what comes in the relief kit number 2, which is the second month of for pain and inflammation. And I know I mentioned earlier that the copaiba I use daily for my nervous system. Copaiba works with the body just like CBD oil does, except it's about 1/3 the cost. And you know that the copaiba is pure levels. I know it's like I had used CBD oil prior to coming into doTERRA. And when I look back, it's like, I had no idea where those oils came from, what else was in them. You don't have any guarantees. With doTERRA, it'll be a number, and you can go to the website source2u.com and find out exactly where that oil came from, how it was structured, all the different tests for it.
So here we are into what it's the wellness pyramid on doTERRA. And we want to refer to you into like the best way to bring wellness to your life obviously comes from this chart that you're seeing on your right. Is like it comes from eating well, exercising, resting and managing your stress and reducing, the exposure to anything that is synthetic. All of that is a lifestyle that is going to bring you, into a better well-being. And obviously, here we're displaying the image of what is the #1 product that doTERRA sells. And everybody knows doTERRA as the oil company. But imagine if this company, it is committed into the highest quality of oils that they're bringing from the most remote areas in the world, wherever these plants and seeds and trees are into their best quality, because they collect the lavender from Provence and from, I believe, it's Bulgaria. And it's not the lavender that you're gonna see walking in the highway in any road that you might be within the country. Is like, or who knows what water they're using for whatever product that you might be consuming. So imagine if Doterra is so focused into the quality of bottling oils and producing essential oils. They have access to the same quality of ingredients to create these bottles of multivitamin supplements for your body. And so the LLV is the #1 product sold in doTERRA, and we refer to it as the lifelong vitality. That is like these 3 bottles. The EXE Omega is the omegas, omega-3, 6, and 9. We know that the omegas are great for, obviously for your eyes. The oils are great for the brain. Oils are great for the skins, the nails, and obviously, your whole system. Then you have the Alpha CRX, the one on the very top, that it's about, detoxifying, and it's about, protecting, the DNA, helping your metabolism, and it's going to help, with the immune function, and obviously cardiovascular with this, restoring the cellular level, and then I'm saying here, the bottle on the right down is the Microplex multivitamin. It is like all these vitamins and minerals that you need, and obviously this is going to help you to have all the nutrients that you are not receiving just by having a healthy diet. That I used to believe for years. I never used multivitamins for years, decades, until I'm gonna be honest, it's like until this year. That's when I started in January to take my LLB, and because I always said, if I consume so much vegetables and fruits, and I don't need, and I'm eating all these nutrients, I don't need to take multivitamins, because I'm taking all the vitamins from everywhere. And I just learned that it's so true that the earth has been depleted, and there's not, for you to get the nutrients that you have. There's been a study, and that I'm gonna get the information about that and share with you guys. There is a study that was done into the apple that you used to eat in the 70s doesn't have the same nutrients of an apple that you eat today. So for you to have the same value of nutrients, you will need to eat like 10 apples. And for you to consume the same, I don't know, like minerals that you will get into potassium and in bananas and broccoli, iron, you will need to eat like probably like pyramids, like kilos, pounds of broccoli to get the benefit that you used to have back in the days. So that's why we have to supplement our diet with these multivitamins. When I started taking it, I noticed a difference in my body. I controlled the cravings. I was not as hungry. And my, how do you call that? My recovery in my muscle, in my physicality. I don't feel any like, oh my God, I'm tired after the day that I work out and I walk my dog. And it's the day that I did my yoga, my cardio, and still walk the dog, or the day that I did my, like weightlifting, because I do weightlifting sometimes. And it's like, my body will be like really tired the next day. I'm not feeling any of that anymore. And it's just because of this. I'm like so happy I have it in my diet. It gives energy. My mom is telling, I'm going to fast for my mom. She's here and like, I hadn't had coffee and I was like so fast. I said, yeah, I have a lot of energy. I know.
Yes. Yes, I was very excited to have your mom bragging to me this morning that she's taken the LLB, and she's what, 80, 82?
She's gonna be 80. Yeah.
Yeah. And she looks 70. I mean, she's just, it's amazing. You can just feel the energy, and she's been taking this for quite some time and just loves it.
She loves it.
All right. So moving up the pyramid, we're getting into the toxins and reducing our toxic exposure and our synthetic loads, all those things. It's like if you start looking under your cupboards and under your kitchen cabinet, under your bathroom cabinet, in your medicine cabinet, all the different cleaning products and lotions and shampoos and toothpaste, all of these products, we are so conditioned to purchase at the grocery store or at the drugstore. If you start really dissecting the ingredients in these things, they are all majorly toxic. When you shift over, when you ditch all those old products and switch over to pure synthetic, or pure, not synthetic, pure clean, natural cleaning products that Doterra offers through the On Guard line, you will notice a big difference in a lot of things. Your house, and this is actually, I mentioned earlier, it's like I came into the essential oil world specifically because I had birds, and they're so sensitive to cleaning products and other things. And I began using the On Guard cleaning product years ago, like 5 years ago, before I even got into the oils for my own personal health. And it's just amazing. And now I would not clean my house with anything else. It's been 5 years that's the only thing I've used to clean my house, my floors, my kitchen, my bathrooms. Everything gets cleaned with the On Guard concentrated cleaner, laundry detergent, mouthwash, hand wash, sanitizer. You've even got breath wash in yours. And every time you use these things, not only are you reducing your toxic load, but you're supporting your immune system because it has that On Guard blend in it. And it smells really good. It's kind of a cinnamony, orangey smell. So it's really wonderful.
So we're going to tell you now that there's 3 ways to get oil. So you can buy the oils directly as a retail. You go into our website and you just buy it from whoever you're going to find, but that's going to be the most expensive way. So you don't want to do that, because at the end, you're going to be fascinated by the oils and what they're doing for you, that you better get it for a wholesale discount. And that is when you open a wholesale account. Oh, and this is the Spanish version of it.
I just noticed that. We both missed that.
Like, I did this presentation in Spanish, and it's like, so, but it's good that I'm speaking about it. So the retail is going to be like You're going to buy it in a higher price, and you don't want to do that. You're going to lose benefits, without the benefits of it, buying it in a more expensive side. Since I saw the graphics in English, I thought it was in English. And then you can buy a wholesale account. So you open a membership that you pay $35 for a membership. And then all the product that you will buy in a year will come in at 25% off. And the better way that you can get that is that, and this account is like exactly what you have with the Amazon Prime, and you have it with your Netflix. You're paying for cable because you want better TV. You pay for Cyrus or Spotify or Pandora because you want to have music without commercials, or you want the membership of whatever type of music. So you're paying a membership that is going to give you access to certain things, that it's a community that is offering you that. And of course, you're going to get benefits of having a membership with us because you're going to be part of our community. We're going to teach you. We're going to guide you in the use of all of this. Do not worry, because we're going to take you by the hand, and we're going to help you learn the properties, how to use it, how do you incorporate them, how you start using them for health conditions. And here, the best way to get your product that is cheaper for you, the best value will be to get a starter kit. Yep. So Doterra has like enrollment kits that are preset packages that are going to include the membership. So you're not going to pay for the $35. And on top of it, you're going to get the discount of like the 25% throughout the whole year. So that is the way that you want to get your product. Open in a membership and really find what is the kit for your budget. And now we're going to show you some of the kits.
Yes. So these are some of our favorites. I'm going to start in the top right-hand corner with the Natural Solutions Kit, because this is my all-time favorite kit. If you are serious about reducing that toxic load, coming into natural solutions, getting, taking that first step into a healthier lifestyle, this kit has it all. It covers the home, it covers your nutrition, it covers your exercise, it covers just about everything. And it comes with a loose diffuser, which is one of my favorites. It's what I've got going behind me. And the top, most diffusers are plastic. This one is crystallized glass. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this one even includes those lifelong vitality, the LLV vitamins, 10 oils, 2 hand wash dispensers, hand wash, your deep blue rugs. It has everything. I think even shampoo and conditioner and some fractionated coconut oil. It's got everything you need to make that step. Like if you're committed to changing your life and doing this, this is the way to go. Another kit is the Home Essentials Kit. Again, we have 10 oils. This kit specifically has 15 milliliter oils. 9 of them are 15 milliliter. The deep blue is a 5 milliliter, so it's a smaller bottle. And these are some of our top selling oils. They're everything you need to get started with the oils. It's got the diffuser, which is wonderful. You've got things for grounding, cardiovascular, immune, head tension, energy, calming, cleansing, respiratory system, digestive support, immune support. So this kit really covers the entire system, the entire physical system and mental and emotional system as well. Another great kit, which is brand new this spring, which we're super excited about, is the Cura collection. And this one is just kind of a sampling of everything. It's kind of like a mini natural solutions kit. You've got 5 oils for the supplements and some tidbits, some of our ointment, the breathe stick, lozenges. It's just kind of a little sampling of what Doterra has to offer to get you going. It's another really, really exciting kit. And again, when you purchase any of these kits, and we've got a couple more to show you, you get your membership for free. And because they're bundled, they're even lower than 25%. So getting a kit is the best way to go for starting out.
So here are the other two kits that we have as an option for you to get started. And definitely it all depends on what is your interest, how you want to start, what is your priority, and what is your budget. We have the Healthy Start Kit that it'll be smaller bottles, but you still have 10 selection of oils. These are the oils that are, in the kit. You have single oils that are great for for your own blends. You can do the flume that I mentioned before, and you have the On Guard that we mentioned. You have that peppermint, the frankincense, and you have a small diffuser. But also the bottles in different sizes, like what I showed you before, the Home Essentials. It has bottles of 15 milliliters that has 250 drops. And the 5 milliliter bottles are in this kit, and they have, I believe, 75 drops. And the Aroma Essentials collection on your left side is the La Luz diffuser that Kim had in her shoulder right there. And the Aroma Essentials is definitely talking about aroma. And it has definitely, 10 oils that are like, blends, like, as we're saying, aroma, right? So it's like great smells and essences for your house. They have, the wild orange. Chris just mentioned to us that her favorite oil is wild orange. It's beautiful for like, breathing it in the house, for making you feel happy and uplifted, inspires creativity. You can drink it in your water, the wild orange as well. But imagine, a diffuser in the morning with wild orange or peppermint, combining them, or maybe you just have the Breathe for opening the airways. You have the On Guard for cleaning the environment of the house. You have the Adaptive that is fantastic, as Kim mentioned before, for the stress level, and Serenity for sleeping. You have a Cheer that is happy and positivity. So it's like you have so much, you have the Balance for relaxation. That is the Home Essentials. The Aroma Essentials collection that it comes with that kit. And those bottles are 5 milliliters as well, by the way.
Yes. And our final kit is the Healthy Habits Kit. And this is one if you're really looking at changing your health habits and your nutritional habits. This includes the Lifelong Vitality, the Terrazyme, which is really important for breaking down the food so we can actually get the nutrients into our body. Got the Deep Blue Rub. If you're going to exercising, getting that movement in there supports the immune system. With the On Guard, your Tangerine, it works with your metabolism, and it's also very uplifting because it's that citrus. Lavender helps you sleep, balances grounding, and of course the frankincense for your cellular health. So this kit is really a great kit to start with. Just start taking that first step in changing your health habits.
So here, what we want to share with you also is like, there's the other alternative that you can do is like, can start with a Simple Solutions kit. So you get a membership, you're getting product for that, but also, and the Simple Solutions comes with either the Deep Blue Rub that anybody in the family can benefit from it. Anybody can benefit from the On Guard to have it for either cleaning the house or taking it internally. Maybe you already have a diffuser and you don't want a kit with that diffuser, but you're very interested in getting maybe the kids collection, or maybe you want to start with the On Guard collection, or maybe you just want to get started with one of those wellness kits that we mentioned before, that it might be for immunity or for respiratory or for resting and the sleep, because you want to start with that whole like kit to rest and sleep better. So maybe you get these Simple Solutions and you just create your own kit. So there are options for everybody. There are options into whatever will be your priority and your budget. So just let us know how we can help you, get you started, and give you options and suggest you what we think that will be best. because all of this comes back from like putting it in together as like, what is the main priority that you want to focus into your life? What are the concerns of your health that you want to work on, you and your family? And how can we help you to bring those benefits of the oils into your life? And we can help you get started with any of that.
Yes. So real quick, we just wanted to remind people our offer. We've got some amazing August promotions going on this month. Starting over on the left, we've got, if you haven't heard of Doterra's charity foundation, the Healing Hands Foundation, this is an amazing foundation that does so much. It's like I couldn't even get into everything they do, but they help people worldwide. They really help support the communities where we source our products from. And they help on individual level too. And if I can, I just want to share a real quick story. Last September, a very good friend of mine and one of my customers lost her home. Her and her husband lost their home in the California fires. And the very first thing she said to me, like the day after they found out their home was gone, she says, Kim, I lost all my oils. And so I reached out to our team and I said, if anybody can send her some oils, you know, they're devastated. She really wants her oils to help, you know, deal with all this. And I had quite a few people from our team send her oils. And someone also suggested to get a hold of Healing Hands. So I immediately did. And Healing Hands first asked me who else in her area lost their homes. So Jody collected names. There were 5 homes near her, 4 of her neighbors and herself. And Healing Hands, within a week, had a whole emergency kit sent to each of the homes that included shampoos, conditioners, toothbrushes, toothpaste, T-shirts, hand wash. I mean, it was a whole kit, an emergency kit to get them started. And they also sent Jody some extra adaptive oils to help her deal with the anxiety and stress, which she shared with the other 4 homes. And so they were like super quick, right on the ball, helping in the moment on that level, as well as the huge levels they've got support with the sex trafficking and all. I could go on and on about Healing Hands. Anyway, the red mandarin and the yellow mandarin this month are 100% of the proceeds goes to Healing Hands. So if you want to support a great thing and get some amazing oils, both those mandarins go to, it's a package deal. You get both the yellow and the red, and it goes to Healing Hands. If you're already a Doterra customer and you purchased before the 15th of the month, now this deal is off already because we're past the 15th. You would have got your Motivate Touch for free. So every month between the 1st and the 15th, if you order 120 point value or more, you get the free product of the month. Through the end of the month, you can get your spearmint for 15% off. Spearmint is the oil of communication, which I love to use before we teach, before I teach in person, everything. I love to use the spearmint. We also have this month only, limited time only, is our Harvest Spice and the Stronger, which is a protective blend. And I ordered 2 of the Strongers and I'm so excited. I love them so much. They're generally, you can just get it in the touch in the kids, with the kids oils. And then our back to school essentials are all the On Guard hand wash dispenser, 3 sanitizers and wipe, and you can get all of what you see there for just $50. And this is to really help bring that awareness to our kids and to ourselves that as the kids start going back to school, levels, you know, we got to really watch our immune systems because there's going to be more interaction and stuff with the times that we are living in now. So those are some of our August promotions that we're super excited about. And there's the back to school essentials again. And the Stronger. This is just, I am really loving it. That's actually what I've got going right now in my diffuser. Do you have anything to say about this one? I know you do.
I'm fascinated by the blend of this. It's like,
Yeah.
it's exactly what the On Guard, I mean, it's highly recommended to be as the On Guard for the adult version. So it's the protection blend for the kids. And normally Doterra has it in a presentation that is the rollers and it's for the kids. It's diluted normally and it comes in a roller bottle like that. But this month, they decided to put it in a undiluted blend. And the blend of this, it's about cedarwood, litsea, frankincense, and rose. And we already said, so it's gonna help the kids to be, you know, protected in the immunity level. But we're yogis here, the two of us, and we love this power of the oils in having all this energetic and vibration and emotional support. And cedarwood is the oil of communication. Litsea is the oil of, I always put my own words, but it's about manifestation, or yes, the manifestation, the things that you want to accomplish is litsea. Frankincense is the oil of truth and light. It's known as the king of oils. Anything that you have that you don't know what to use in a physical or an emotional level, frankincense will do anything. If you don't know what to do, a drop of frankincense, either intake or rub into that area, it will do the job. And it can be taken internally. And it's one of the, and rose is one of the highest vibration oils, essential oils, and it's highly expensive. And it's obviously, it's about the love. And so these four oils, imagine it's about your manifestation with self-love, with the light and truth and the community, you know, and belonging. So, and litsea, it's also a very high vibration. So all these three oils, litsea, frankincense, and rose, are like extremely high vibration. And cedarwood is about community and feeling we are not alone. We are in community and we affect and we interconnect each one with each other. So imagine the blend of these four oils. I don't have kids. I'm not buying this for kids. I'm buying it for myself. And want to use it all the time. I traveled yesterday for the first time in 18 months and I was on a plane. And I've been very concerned about, you know, like being into like sun people around me. I haven't been exposing to something that is like so packed. I just had this protective blend, but I wasn't using it as part of like, oh my God, the, you know, whatever bacteria I'm breathing. I was just using it to feel comfort and to feel I can do this of like being in a very small personal space since I haven't been exposed to that for so long. It's just a beautiful, and I just believe that imagine the kiddos going back to school and, you know, yes, they want to go back in, but everybody has been having that process that we're not ready to deal with like so much of that, you know, vast and small spaces and all together all the time. Yes, we miss that, but it's very exhausting coming back to that. So think of this blending, diffusing it into your house. Kids are gonna go back to school. They're gonna come home, stress about the space that they wear. You're gonna be stressed about them coming back from school. Did they pick up anything? Is anybody sick in school? Are you or your husband or your partner or yourself going into, you know, spaces that people might be or not coming or too close, or put this blend either for health or physical health or mental health.
Yes, thank you. So real quick, we wanted to go over, there's 3 types of doTERRA people we have found. Those that are really interested and really committed to living the wellness lifestyle. They appreciate natural solutions. They get the whole picture of, eating well, movement, exercise, sleeping well, self-informed healthcare. They understand this and they live this lifestyle. And then we find there are people that live the wellness lifestyle and are so excited about it and believe in it so much that they can't help sharing it with other people. They share it with their friends and family. They share it with people they meet. And then there are also people who want to really make an income and make an impact on the world. And that's where Gabriella and I fall into. We want to build this as a business because we believe in it so much and are so passionate about it. So we live the lifestyle, we share the products, and we're building a business as well. So the question is, which one are you?
So the question we want to ask you is, would you like to get free product? Would you like an additional income? Or would you like to multiply your income? Ask yourself, do you love essential oils? Do you love natural solutions? And are you passionate about sharing oils and serving others? I mean, if your answer is yes to any of these questions, talk to us. We would love to help you and answer those questions and invite you to join the tribe. Before we leave and before we ask our participants to feel free to ask any questions, and we can unmute them, we just want to highlight that Kim and I believe that we are part of this new revolution. I have a new member, that's why I'm moving. We are a new, her name is Cocoa, my little sister, and my youngest sister, and we are here as the new revolution that we are just going back to nature and we are just trying to, no, we're not trying, we are changing, we are impacting, and we are making the change in supporting our planet, supporting our community, our loved ones, our friends, our clients, our customers, anybody that is willing to adopt natural solutions, everybody that is tired of having side effects of all the medication that they've been consuming. We are finally learning of all the consequences that we're getting by stress, by anxiety, by what we eat, by the bottles of chemicals that we've been buying, by all what we have that has like artificial colorants, and it's like from bottles of detergents to soaps to liquids cleaning in the house, from crazy bottles of like medication that you take internally, the nasty pink milky color of Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah.
The world is in there. I mean, why have we never questioned that? And why people are so much comfortable in saying no to a bottle that I handing out with peppermint oil and a little bit of eucalyptus, that I'm suggesting put 2 drops of this oil into your hand and put a little bit of coconut oil that are natural and put it into your kid's baby's feet for some kind of congestion. And it's like, no, that you said, no, the doctor told me to give him some like Tylenol. And we go back and trusting the doctor that told you that is Tylenol better and don't use any essential oil. But because that's what they know. The doctor knows what they know and what they went to study too. But they don't know that our Doterra oils are the most pure. And they're not just the oils that you're buying over the counter. But some people are more comfortable in saying yes to the doctor and going back to that Pepto nasty colored bottle instead of using some oil that you just rub into your belly and you're like, what? If I put oil through my stomach, is that gonna help me with digestion? And I put it in my dog, and there are ladies that are put it into their babies that are there like months old. And trust it, witness it for yourself, and we're here to help you.
Yes, yes. And I do want to reiterate, whichever person you are, whether you just want to live the lifestyle, whether you feel like you want to share with your friends and family if you're already living the lifestyle, or if you are looking to build a business and make an impact in the world, it doesn't matter. We love all y'all. You don't have to share or build in order to use doTERRA and have your own wholesale account. I know there's been a lot of confusion around that. And doTERRA is, I think, 75% wholesale customers that have no business or not even any interest in working the business like Gabriella and I do. So even if you just want to change your life and live a healthier lifestyle, more natural solutions type lifestyle, reach out to one of us, and we're going to take care of you.
I want to say one last thing. When you get a membership, you don't have a commitment in a monthly purchase of anything. And I had my Doterra account as a membership for 8 years before I decided to build a business. And I buy whatever time in the year that I wanted, but then I decided to use it more, and then I decided to buy more product, and then I decided to educate, and that's how I decided to get more stuff. So it's up to you. And I decided to get free products. So that's how everything started. So.
There you go. There you go. Awesome. We want to thank you for hanging out with us today. And if you have any questions, again, please reach out to either one of us. And namaste.
Thank you. Namaste.